Hey all, welcome back to my channel, being Louisa. So it's been a hot minute. Like, it's been 5 months since I've uploaded a video on this channel, and it's been about 6 months since I filmed a video, so forgive me. A lot's happened. This video is going to be basically like a what happened and what is happening, because for any of you guys who follow my journey and have been following me from the beginning, or if you've gathered where I'm supposed to be at in my degree, then you would know that 2019 to 2020 school year was my 3rd year, which is my final year in my midwifery degree, and I was supposed to be qualifying in September. And I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but we then graduate like 6 to 8 months later, which is really random, but because of what's happened, it kind of works out in our favor that we might not have our graduation cancelled. So yeah, but let me just kind of tell you what's been going on. Sorry if it's long, I will try to cut it really short in editing the story, but I just want to give you a full picture of why, even before I stopped like uploading completely, there was like a whole almost 20-day gap of uploads. I kind of want to tell you like why for everything. So I ended up having an accident on March 4th, and I basically fell down some stairs in a train station, which sucked. But I had a knee injury from that. Both of my knees were injured. They were swollen, they were painful. I kind of like did reduced, like, you know, I didn't do too much work, I didn't do anything strenuous like the doctor said. And then I went back 2 weeks later roughly, or a week later, and the doctor was like, another doctor was like, girl, bed rest, complete bed rest, do not get up unless you go to the toilet, have your legs elevated at all time, ice them, take pain relief. Like, it was the whole shebang. And that was right when like the stay at home type order thing, like lockdown basically started in London. So that was great. Started my lockdown on bed rest, and I'd been on bed rest a week prior to lockdown, so I couldn't even enjoy the outside. But yeah, so I was in pain throughout the majority of this time, okay? Like the time frame I'm about to tell you, by probably until May, I was in so much pain taking regular painkillers. It started to get a bit better, but it didn't really start to really heal until August, and I might tell you why in this video and another video. But anyway, so going back, my university then decided to take us all out of placement because we didn't know what was going on, what the like hospitals were doing, if there was going to be PPE for everyone. So that was a whole shebang, which kind of worked in my favour because I didn't have to have a sick note. But yeah, but I ended up having to then get mitigating circumstances / an extension on one of my essays. 1, because I have dyslexia, and 2, because I was in loads of pain. So it was kind of just like, yeah. So then that got pushed back. Then we had to choose between 2 options of what we wanted to do. We could either do option A, which was to go back into placement when it was safe and kind of finish at the time we were supposed to finish, or we could do option B, which was to try and do all your university work in this time frame and then start that placement whenever that is safe. And that actually happened to be, I believe, September 1st, people went back to placement. But I actually chose option A, which was to go back into placement when it was viable and safe. Again, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I'm allergic to my cats. We have 3 cats and I'm allergic to them, and people are like, why do you have cats if you're allergic to them? Well, we've had our cats for 11 years come December, and I've been allergic to my cats for almost 5 years, so it kind of sucks. We had them for 6 years and then I just became allergic to them. So yeah, and like, because I have the trifecta, I have eczema, asthma and hay fever, so it all kind of just plays into each other, and I just feel like crudoodles. I feel rubbish a lot of the time. So during lockdown, I've been confined to this room, so that hasn't helped my mental health, and then my dyslexia hasn't helped me either, because I focus best when I can interact with people. I usually can see my like dyslexia tutor. Luckily she could do Skype things with me, so that helped. But it's just been an adjustment, and then my concentration just hasn't been there because of my dyslexia, and also because of my, you know, my mental health issues, which I have depression. I don't know if I mentioned this, I think I might have, I don't know, but I have depression, so that hasn't helped with lockdown. So kind of motivation has been like and then not working is just so weird for me as well. But yeah, so then I went back to placement like May 4th, I think it was, or something like that, like a couple days before my birthday. Had my birthday, which was quite fun. Surprisingly, I got some really great news on my birthday, and then 4 days later, after getting really great news, 4 days later, I got a text, and I knew from the moment my best friend / sister / person, like, if you guys know Grey's Anatomy and you know Meredith and Christina Young's relationship, like they're each other's person, this is my person. Like, this girl is my sister. Who may look completely different, but she is my sister. So well, the moment she texted me, I was like, this is odd. She doesn't, 1, text me during the day because she's a night owl, and 2, she knows I'll text her during work. So why she asked me if I'm at work, I knew something immediately was wrong. I'm not gonna tell you like specifics, but basically I ended up like calling her and I left work because she told me, oh, I don't want to cry. She told me that basically there was a bereavement really close to her, and I was just like, what? Like, it was just a lot. Also, the way our relationship works is I feel a lot of emotions like out loud that she doesn't feel out loud. Like, she'll feel them internally but just not out loud. I'm very expressive that way, but also I'm very much like, I feel other people's emotions quite a bit, which is stressful and like tiring. But in this situation it was just like, what the heck, because this isn't like her first ever bereavement. This was like, it was just, it's a lot, and like kind of just made me like get a bit distant from God, get a bit distant from church, especially it's so easy to do that now that like we're all like in lockdown anyway, and I don't have any Christian friends, which sucks. So I've been like struggling with my faith, and like then having people be like, why would God do this? And I'd be like, I don't know, like he has a plan, but like I don't know, like I don't know what to say. So yeah, that's been a whole shebang. But anyway, so every day I was at placement, I was with my sister slash best friend. Literally every day I was not at placement. Like, I would leave her house at like midnight and then have to wake up at like 5 AM to go to placement, because it's now taken like an extra 45 minutes to an hour to get to placement during like this time, during this pandemic, because of, you know, stations being closed, trains like being like even further apart, buses being even further apart, like the time wise, it's not been fun. But yeah, so that was a whole thing. May was just didn't exist to me. June came around. Only reason why I kind of came out of this like haze of like making sure my sister was okay was because of the George Floyd killing. Like, that made me angry, and I was like, oh, I can feel other emotions, I forgot about that. So yeah, so I'd literally been going to placement like a zombie almost, like I was just kind of going through the motions. So that kind of made me go like, oh crap, there's a whole entire world outside of this. But yeah, so that happened. That made me upset. I went to like one of the London peaceful protests because I was just like, I need to do something. I can't just sit at home and like wallow in this, because like that is just like a trauma within itself. Like, seeing someone die like that, it's like that is a trauma within itself, and then it has like so many ancestral traumas like tied into it. I feel like it brings up so much, and I then my anxiety gets the better of me, and I like start thinking like, this could be my son if I ever had a son, this could be my brother. So it's a lot. So yeah, that happened. And then trying to get to my 40th, I can't even do it. Which way would it be? This way? Trying to get my 40th birth was a lot. Like, that was a whole situation within itself. I definitely have a video for that to prepare, because that was a journey. That was a lot of ups and downs for that one. But yeah, so I actually did get my 40th catch, which makes me really excited. But it was a lot, and I wish I could tell you all the tea on it, but I don't think I can, not just yet. But as like always, I'm never gonna tell you like where I worked or whatever. It's just a lot happened. But yeah, then that was end of August that happened. September comes around when I'm supposed to be qualifying, and as you can probably tell, I did not qualify in September. I'm actually still technically at uni, because I actually ended up in June talking to my now personal tutor, telling her everything that was going on, telling her like, I'm trying really hard not to break down, but like I'll drop out of this course, but I need some help. And she is amazing. Like, my personal tutor is actually amazing. I always knew she'd be part of my people, because she is very straightforward and blunt and to the point, and I love that, because that's like me. Like, I am so blunt. Yeah, it's a situation. But yeah, I really appreciated her and all the help she's given me through these last months. And she actually was able to like get a personal plan approved by the board, like by the exam board, which was awesome. So actually I had, instead of having to hand in my essays in July, I got to hand one in the beginning of October, so like a couple of weeks ago. And then I have my exam, my last ever exam, my last talking exam next week. But when you're seeing this, it might actually be this week, or might have happened already. But yes, I have my next exam, my last exam next week, and then I'm done with this course, as long as I pass the research proposal, which was 4,000 words, which is the essay I've handed in, and this talking exam, which is 25 minutes long. So as long as I pass those, I'm done with this course, and I will be a registered midwife. So hopefully by the end of this month, I should know if I'm a registered midwife, or early next month, and I will get my degree classification. But yeah, so long story short, I've semi-extended like finishing the course. I haven't dropped out like I wanted to at lots of times during this quarantine. I wanted to drop out, but I did not. I persevered because I had great support from both my best friends and from one of my other friends as well. Like I had great support. Like, we was already there like cheering each other on, so that really helped. But yeah, so I have extended the course. I'm almost finished, so close to be finished. One more thing and I'm done. I just need to apply for jobs and get a job. But I haven't really been applying because I've been trying to focus on actually finishing this degree first, because I'm a one thing at a time kind of girl, because I can't deal with life right now. Like, I really can't, like, oh my gosh. And also recently, I think I might just add this in, I don't know, but recently, which is another reason I'm like, I can't deal with life right now, there was a bereavement really close to my mum, and then the next day after her finding out, she ended up falling in the shower, hit her back off of the faucet. So like our tap, like there's a bit that comes out like an actual faucet, like it comes out a bit from the taps, and she hit her back on that. I heard the worst noises in my life. I thought she had fallen out of the bath. I ran so fast. She didn't go to hospital for like 2 days. Then it turns out she had actually broken a rib. So I've had that to stress about as well this last couple days. If you can tell by my eyes, I'm so done with this. I'm just like, I need sleep, I need no stress. Anyway, I just wanted to make this video so you guys know what's been going on. I've had a lot going on. It's been crazy. If you made it this far and you find that little story about my mum, drop a pregnancy belly and like the doctor thing in the comment below, because those are the emojis I used to use all the time, just so I know that you guys made it this far, because that'd be cool. But yeah, anyway, I'm so sorry guys for the delay in even like addressing why I've been gone, and I'm hoping really soon, so like once this exam is done, I will be able to start making videos again and uploading them, because I shouldn't have anything in my way. But yeah, so also drop in the comment below any suggestions you have for videos, because I would love to get them out to you. I did have some already pre-filmed, so I might re-film those videos just to update them, since I've now done placement during this time. And yeah, so I hope this has been, you know, I hope this has kind of like told you guys why I've been away, and hopefully you get excited to see more videos soon. Anyway, until next time, keep on being you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below with any questions or suggestions, and do not forget to subscribe to get weekly updates. Bye y'all.
I'm somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again, but life is one big riddle of the future and what's been.